What happened to you?
Brainiac unified our dueling minds. No longer divided. We think as one.
He's your walking bomb. How do we get past him? Swamp Thing 2?
Brainiac has unlocked the Green's power. He has mastered the firestorm matrix. All knowledge will be subsumed under his collection.
I've heard enough about Brainiac and his collection. You talked a big game back at my cell. Let's see how you stack up.
Your immense power is finite. The firestorm matrix has no limits.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Let's Play Injustice 2 Story Mode Blind. Oops, excuse me. I'm host, of course, Mr. ESP X. And in the last episode, the Justice League was able to get into Brainiac's ship. So now we have Batman, and now we're oh, excuse me. Whew, those acid reflexes can be a killer. But anyway, in the last episode, Batman and Batman was able to get inside Brainiac's ship. But you know, it cost, you know, Supergirl. I don't know, Supergirl just disappeared pretty much. But of course, you know, Superman came back, and well, now you're playing as the world's finest, Batman and Superman. Yes, these two, Batman and Superman, always work well together and stuff like that. And you know, for them to put differences aside in this one and pretty much know that the Earth's in peril, and you know, it's up for them to team up once again. So yeah, so here we're playing as Superman here, and facing off against Firestorm. Here got some, dang, he got me. Firestorm got me. Yeah, it's the same result as the first one. I really don't know how to use Superman that well. Oh boy, and of course I get defeated by, excuse me. Wow. Whew, I'm really gassy today. Sorry everyone, I know. But yeah, here. Alright, let's go ahead and choose Superman again. Hopefully I can defeat him this time. I know how to use Batman and stuff, but yeah, just give Superman another try and stuff like that, because Superman does have some cool combos and stuff like that. It's just, you know, for me, I just feel like he's just really slow and stuff. I've seen people play as Superman before, don't get me wrong and stuff. I don't know, it's just for me, he just seems like a really slow character and stuff. But yeah, but anyway, here facing off against, you know, another try for Firestorm here inside Brainiac's ship. Of course, you know, it's just the skull ship, pretty much what, you know, he calls it and stuff. And pretty much Brainiac, like I've mentioned before, likes to control, you know, likes to collect worlds. And here we have like all, you know, all different world he has captured and stuff. And you know, he's has these little like monsters monitoring like pretty much anything. So yeah, Brainiac is, you know, he's something, you know. It's just that lately, for the past couple years, they've been doing the whole Brainiac origin, where, you know, they've pretty much just introduced him to the Justice League. Like, we got DC Universe Online, we've got Lego Batman 3, we got this game, you know, pretty much, you know, the introduction of Brainiac trying to take over the world and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying, you know, I already know that they're gonna probably in the DC Extended Universe movies, they are gonna have a Justice League movie where Brainiac is the main villain, and you know, of course, you know, we're gonna have a little story. You know, we're gonna have him, you know, trying to take over Earth and stuff like that. Pretty much, yeah, we already know it's gonna happen and stuff. It's just, it's been going on for the past years. Not that it bothers me. It's just maybe they could have probably went with a different direction. I feel like Brainiac is the Shinnok of Injustice, pretty much. I remembered when they chose Shinnok to be the main baddie for Mortal Kombat X. I'm like, really? You know, out of all the villains for Mortal Kombat, they had to choose, you know, the weak one and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. Here defeated Firestorm. Fine.
You have a plan?
It's a work in progress. I might be able to restore them.
That's new.
Brainiac's adapted. I can help him. Keep those betas busy. Swamp Thing, hear me. Your power's being used against you. Against the Green.
Brainiac is now the Green's protector. It will live forever, preserved in his collection.
Alright, I'm playing as my favorite hero of all time, Batman, facing off against Swamp Thing. But yeah, I just feel like Shinnok isn't really that... I just don't feel like, you know, he's that great of a villain. Like, I remember playing Mortal Kombat 4 for the Nintendo 64, and I'm like, really, this is who they put me up against, you know, at the end? Really? I mean, don't get me wrong, Corrupt Shinnok was a pretty hard boss to kind of defeat, but still, you know, like, when I played against Shinnok in Mortal Kombat X, I'm like, just in one try, I just was able to defeat him and stuff like that. Like, really? It's like they could have chosen someone better, you know. They could have probably chosen I knew they're gonna kind of pass Shinnok because, well, you know, in Mortal Kombat 9 and the ending they show it's pretty much the Mortal Kombat 9 Stormer is pretty much based off the first, the second, and the third Mortal Kombat games. And of course I already knew that they were gonna have Mortal Kombat 4 somewhere in the mix and stuff, and of course, you know, we did get him and stuff like that. But I mean, Brainiac in the game, well, you'll see why, everyone. You'll really see why and stuff. Right now, here defeated against Swamp Thing, didn't have any trouble because he's Batman.
Now let's get you free. It should disrupt their link with Brainiac.
Firestorm's brain patterns are changing. I can't read what's happening to Swamp Thing.
Jason, Professor Stein.
Yeah. We're both here. What happened?
Brainiac added a third mind to your head.
Like we needed that.
What is this place?
Brainiac's ship. Firestorm will get you back on terra firma. Report to Hal. He'll need help fighting Brainiac's suicide betas.
Sounds like a job for Firestorm. Good luck.
No Brainiac. Where is he?
I don't know. The ship's walls are lined with lead.
Bruce Wayne of Earth, Kal-El of Krypton. Your battles echo across the universe. Your war has had consequences neither of you could foresee. The chaos you spread is a cancer upon the cosmos. Only Brainiac can establish order.
So much for the magical advantage. I'll take care of this.
I'll keep searching for Brainiac.
Brainiac will achieve what you could not. He will quell Gotham's chaos, but for him to succeed, you must die.
Alright, here facing F against Dr. Fate, I chose Batman again because, well, I'm sorry. I just really can't, I really don't know how to use Superman, so yeah. But anyway, here facing off against Dr. Fate again, which is a really surprise, like I mentioned in episode 3, which, you know, kind of surprised me that he went with Dr. Fate and stuff like that. Just makes you know, will they, since they have Dr. Fate and Swamp Thing already, you know, it kind of makes you think probably they'll have, you know, some of the other members of Justice League Dark, like, you know, John Constantine, or, excuse me, whoa, I am burping a lot today. Maybe they'll, you know, have the, like, John Constantine probably bring back Satana or something like that, you know, since they're, since, you know, they're pretty much have some members of the Justice League Dark, so, yeah. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Wow, that was, ooh. I don't know what happened. It's just freaking the gas went down the wrong pipe. And now I have the hiccups. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Anyway, here defeated Dr. Fate, so yay. You tell him, Batman.
Of order. Their voices are gone.
It's over, Kent.
I'm sorry for attacking. The Helm commanded me.
They can't command you anymore.
Both of you have defied fate, courted chaos. But now, to see you working together again, you must keep order, or the Lords will impose it. If not through Brainiac.
Even a magical being like Dr. Fate recognizes my superiority. In time, the entire universe will adhere to my design.
Unless we stop you.
I offer nothing less than deliverance. Your environment is poisoned. Your civilization has exhausted its resources. The Earth's decline cannot be reversed.
We'll find a way.
We always do.
Earth's time is up.
Where's Kara?
Being vivisected. She has already taught me much about the nature of your powers.
Allow me to give you a proper demonstration.
I match your strength. You cannot match my intellect. You are only a Kryptonian, of which I have killed billions.
And here we're facing off against the main baddie himself, Brainiac. Alright, here is my little detail, my little thing about, you know, Brainiac. Them choosing Brainiac to be the villain and stuff like that. Though I wish they would have chose to Darkseid instead of Brainiac. I'm probably thinking they're going to save Darkseid for, you know, even though he's a DLC character in the game. I just would have wished they would have chose Darkseid to be the main baddie. I think they're saving him for Injustice 3 if, you know, if it ever does be made. I'm pretty sure it is going to be, Injustice 3 will be made. But Brainiac, well, I mean, if I if I was fighting as Batman right now, I think I could have defeat Brainiac that easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a pretty good villain, probably the strongest villain that that the Injustice game has and stuff, because you know with Injustice 1, Superman being the villain and stuff, it's like I'm just saying, like, why alright. Let me regather my thoughts. Okay. Alright. Superman is never meant to be a bad guy. I get what they're going for, and trust me, it's great that, Superman's a villain and stuff like that. I do and stuff, and I'm actually glad that in the first Injustice, that they've pretty much, went with, the good bad Superman going against the bad Superman. But, in Injustice 2, it's just making me hate Superman even more. And I'm a Batman fan. I always think that Batman could, beat Superman and stuff like that. It's just, the whole game is just, or the comic books is making me hate him more than I've already hate him. But, it's kind of a love-hate relationship, with Superman and stuff. But anyway, I like how they went with Brainiac. I really do. It's just, I feel like, it's kind of getting tiresome with doing the whole origin things of Brainiac, because they've done it all the time. You got DC Universe Online. You got Lego Batman 3, the Lego Batman movies. The Lego Batman movies. I mean, the Lego short movies that they show on Cartoon Network. And of course they also did it. I'm trying to remember. There was of course, this game as well. I remember there was another one, but I just don't remember and stuff. But yes, it's kind of getting a little tiresome. We get it. Brainiac's trying to take over the world and stuff like that. But the introduction of Brainiac, like, I get it and stuff. Like, ooh, my words are just I'll probably explain it, because here I defeated Brainiac. I'll explain. I'll regather my thoughts and stuff in the next fight.
That was for Krypton. The attacks on the fleet are weakening him. I could feel him losing steam as we fought.
Good. Should make it easier to cut him off from the betas. This is Batman. Brainiac is down.
The disruptor worked. All the betas are shutting down.
We did it. Now we find Kara. What's happening?
Brainiac's mind is the ship's CPU. Apparently, he doesn't have a backup system.
If we crash, all the city's preserved on board.
Destroyed.
Clark, wait! You said yourself, the ship is controlled by pure thought.
This could kill you.
Sounds like a job for me.
bypass loop. Put the ship on autopilot.
Trying. My ship! You will not destroy my collection! Relinquish my ship! You will regret that. You are persistent, but primitive theatrics cannot save you.
Alright, about time I get to be Batman. But anyway, okay, I gathered my thoughts. Brainiac is a strong villain. Yes, he is. It's just, you know, the whole introduction of Brainiac, they've just really done it way too much. And it's kind of time to kind of stop, you know, and everything. And, like, he does have some powerful moves. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I wish they would have went with Darkseid instead. I really do. You know, but Brainiac being the villain of this story, you know, kind of makes sense, you know. You know, the Earth's in peril and stuff, and, you know, it's up to, you know, the heroes to put their differences away and, you know, realize, hey, we gotta, you know, freaking save the world, pretty much. But they could have just went with a different villain trying to take over the world. They could have went with Darkseid. They could have went with the whole DC universe is a really big world. I don't know, the Sinestro Corps could have freaking taken over the world or something. One of the Green Lanterns. Or they could have went with a Blackest Night storyline. That would have been perfect. For those who don't know, yes, Blackest Night is pretty much, you know, since, you know, Superman's killed all the heroes in the comic book, the first comic books and stuff, you know, and of course, you know, some of the people that he killed in the first Injustice game. They could have went with that. They could have freaking brought in, you know, the Black Lantern, where, you know, he's pretty much resurrecting, you know, the deceased heroes or villains and stuff like that, and making them, you know, have a personal vendetta with the heroes and stuff. Like in the story mode, Blackest Night, they could have went with that. They could have literally went with that. That would have been an awesome one. They literally could have went with that. Don't get me wrong. So far, I mean, we got one more episode to go. But, you know, so far, I do like the story mode. I really do. I think it's a really good story mode. It's probably the strongest one that, you know, NetherRealms has ever done and stuff. Even, like, yeah, I'm literally saying that. Yes, I do believe that this is the strongest story mode, the best story mode that NetherRealm Studios has ever done. Ever. But, I mean, the whole Brainiac introduction, where he's taking over where he's trying to take over the Earth for the first time, it's already getting tired. They've done it way too many times. And, you know, they could just go with a different route and stuff. So, yeah. But that's just me. That's just me. Not only he is. Some people, you know, might disagree with me. Some people might agree with me, you know. We're all entitled to our opinions and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I'm just saying, you know. I'm not saying Brainiac is a bad villain. I mean, like, yeah, he is bad. But, I mean, not he's a bad guy. You know, I mean, not that I'm saying he's a bad character in the game. You know, trust me, he has some pretty good combos, like any other, you know, main villain has in every fighting game and stuff like that. But he's just like a Shinnok, pretty much, you know. If you know how to use one character, I bet you could easily defeat him and stuff like that. Just like Shinnok. I used Johnny Cage on him. You know, beat him in the heartbeats and stuff. So, yeah. I know I am kind of struggling here. But anyway, here, finally defeated Brainiac. It is over. The Earth is finally saved.
need to get you out of there.
Not yet. The cities.
You're okay.
I thought it was too late, but I can feel the heartbeat of Atlantis. Brainiac's work is undone.
Not all of it. I couldn't save everyone.
Some cities are still trapped in the collection. Others were lost, wiped from the ship's memory. Metropolis, Coast City.
But we can still save them, right? Carol? My family?
I'm sorry, Hal.
First Krypton, now Earth? No other world should suffer this.
Clark, no. Even if I agreed that he should die, you can't. We need him alive to save the rest of our cities.
No, we don't. With more time and Cyborg's help, the ship will obey me.
Or we could lose more cities.
Bruce is right. We can't be sure.
What we can be sure of is that Brainiac puts everyone else at risk.
This is no different than Joker. If you'd killed him, we might have—
It was never that simple, Diana.
Yes, it is, Bruce. Metropolis and Coast City are gone. How many more innocent people die before you accept that some lives need to be taken? My powers. How did you—
Gold kryptonite, courtesy of Firestorm.
Get up, Cal.
Stay down. Enough exposure, and you'll be depowered permanently.
This madness has to end, Bruce.
Oh, wow. Wow, dude. This is awesome. Oh, my God. I'll see you guys in the finale. Wow.